Hello, my name is Abdul Bari and my registration number is 19BC 2271 and I'm here to present my DH3 of IIP and my topic is smart agriculture. Let's start with the introduction. Why are we doing this project? As we all know that agriculture is the primary occupation of of most of the India's rural population. And IoT, using IoT, we are creating a smart agriculture system to increase productivity of the farmer and also reduce waste in farm. And as you all know that IoT is not well adapted by the our farmer, and this project is a small bit to change the notion. So what we are actually doing is we are using a soil moisture sensor to determine the amount of water in the soil and give the farmer the option to water his field using an Android app. And the second what we are doing is using an NPK sensor. We determine the amount of mineral in the soil, which are nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, and we suggest the crop which should be grown and the fertilizer and manure to be added in the field for the maximum profit. Now let's talk about the application. As we all know that IoT is bringing revolution to almost every aspect in our life by changing how we do things. The use of smart IoT devices is on the rise with all the industries having heavily investing in IoT. The main aim of investing in IoT are to improve operation efficiency, improve product quality, and reduce the cost of production. The agriculture industry is among the industries seeking to reap the benefit of IoT. The use of IoT in agriculture is commonly referred to as smart farming or smart agriculture. It uses various IoT sensors to send the farm's data like temperature, soil moisture, etc. to the cloud, which can be monitored and controlled from anywhere in the world. Now let's talk about the basic theory components, means basic IoT components. Okay. So Node MCU ESP8266. It is a Wi-Fi module and it is the heart, or you can say it is the main source for communication between the sensors and the Firebase to the sensors and Firebase to the Android app. So uh, the Node MCU ESP8266 has 32-bit LX106 RISC microprocessor. Okay, and it has 128 KB of RAM and 4 MB of flash memory to store data and programs. And the second, we are using soil moisture sensor. A soil moisture sensor measures volumetric water content in soil. The relation between the measured property and soil moisture must be calibrated and may vary depending on environment factors such as soil type, temperature, or electric conductivity. Soil moisture sensor can be used in agriculture, landscape, irrigation, research, simple sensor for gardeners. Okay, so the NPK sensor. The sensor is based on NPK. It tells NPK is nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. It helps in determining the fertility of the soil. It has a high quality probe, rust resistance, electrolytic resistance, salt and alkali corrosion resistant to ensure the long-term operation of the probe part. Since it has high measurement accuracy, fast responding speed, and good interchangeability, it can be used as many microcontrollers. And here are some specifications which are the power is 9 volts to 24 volt, measuring range from 0 to 1999 milligram per kilogram or milligram per liter. Operating temperature is 5 to 45 degrees Celsius. So these are the tool needed, all the tools like Wi-Fi node MCU, ESP8266, the soil moisture sensor, NPK sensor, wire for connection, valve control, Android phone for app control, Android Studio, and Arduino IDE. So let's talk about the proposed methodology. We are using soil moisture sensor to determine the amount of water in the soil and communicate the same to Firebase using internet. The farmer can see future weather trends and humidity of the local area using Google Weather API and determine whether to water or not. The Node MCU ESP8266 gives the motor command to release water and give the detail to farmer using Android app about the water released in the amount of water released in the field and about and it will on it will be on the it will be based on the future climate, the future weather trends and humidity. The ESP8266 will command the motor to release water and the detail give the farmer the detail about how much water is released. Okay, and then we are using NPK sensor to determine amount of minerals in the soil and suggest crop and fertilizer and manure to be added. Using Wi-Fi module Node MCU ESP8266, the data from the sensor are stored on the database, and by that data using Android app, it tells the farmer water the soil or which crop should be grown for better economy. The app displays the moisture level and mineral level in the soil as a graph. So this is the workflow diagram. As you know, this is the farm, and this is the water in the farm. This is the motor, and the motor is connected with the power supply and node MCU, and all the sensors are connected to the node MCU and power supply and are placed in the field. Okay, so the power supply, and this is the internet, and which is connected which communicates to the Google Firebase, and the Firebase is connected to the Firebase communicates with the mobile, which see the sensor data, and which gets the local weather information, and which will switch on the switch off the water motor for irrigation. Now let's talk about the novelty in the project. The app is kept very simple for farmer and is very usable. Yeah, as you know that the app will show just the weather trends, and the weather trend, the amount of water released, when the water is released, and the mineral amount of mineral, the which crop should be grown, and lastly the manure and fertilizer which should be added. So there is nothing else the farmer uh, would do in the app. The system is highly maintainable and fault tolerant. Yes, and the UI and XI is innovative and hasn't been widely implemented in the field before, and the overall system is very functional. So the conclusion is the IoT based smart farming system can prove to be very helpful for farmers since over as well as less irrigation is not good for farming. And threshold values for climatic conditions like temperature and moisture can be fixed based on the environmental condition of that particular region. This system generates irrigation schedule based on the sensed real-time data from field and data from weather res- uh, repository. This system can recommend farmer whether or not is there a need of irrigation. So thank you for your valuable time, sir. And we are we are strive hard to improve our project and implement it. Thank you.